Ah, you're back. And about time, mind you. Also, a touch rude of you not to offer me a drink. Don't worry, I made myself something when I broke in. Although, you might want to leave a bottle out in future. Something nice, just in case I drop by. It will, save me from having to spend my time searching through all your cupboards. Oh, and you're late as well. You should have been home about, 10 minutes ago. I told you, I know your every move during the day. Your procrastination is a bit of a bad habit, though. Sorry, I'm trying to be more, sensitive and attentive to others since our last talk. I believe I read somewhere during the process of attempting to, better myself that, helping others is like helping yourself. So, tell me, how have you been? Well, that's great. Now back to me. I've been thinking a lot since our last talk, and I think I've been taking the time to get a touch more introspective. I've been trying to think about why I'm so unhappy. You really prompted me to think a little about that. Why am I unhappy? I don't know. I mean, I have an eternity. And furthermore, I have an eternity to do what I want with. So why am I unhappy? It feels like I chase the things in life that make me happy, but then when I get those things, I'm still not happy. I feel like I'm just living an existence. I'm in a constant state of melancholy. So tell me, how do people do it? How do people look at their lives and think, "Ooh, by golly, I'm happy with my lot"? When I was a boy, someone once told me, "Sieg, you are rotten on the inside." And I can't help but think perhaps they were right. I merely exist. I don't contribute anything. I simply draw the life from others. You know, maybe I can't see the good in others because I doubt that there is good in myself. I mean, what value do we even have? For example, look at our relationship, our interpersonal dynamic. I force my way into your life, steal your time, and for what? I've lived centuries and I have contributed absolutely nothing to the world. I can't even help myself. I thought that immortality would give me a sense of purpose, but instead it removed any semblance of personal responsibility from my life. Maybe that's how the nobles feel? Well, that wealth and power doesn't change the fact they have their own wants, needs, dreams, desires. If we only want what we can't have, does that mean people with everything are just as miserable as us? Why? Why would people be miserable? Are people miserable because there will always be another day? And a day after that? And a day after that? And maybe I'm just broken. Answer me this one then. How are broken people meant to exist in this world? Oh, well, that's a fine answer. Maybe it's just that everyone in this world is a little broken. We're all just trying hard to be fine. We had the fine talk last time I was here. Maybe if we all dropped the facade of being okay and were just honest with one another, I think more of us would actually be okay. But on a related subject, I have taken positive steps. I said I would, and that is why you have not seen me for a while. I took a trip north to the river district, and, furthermore, I sold that rickety old home that I, met with you in, and instead used the funds to purchase a fine little establishment on the riverfront. I bought an easel and some paints, and furthermore, I tried taking a class. But the painter and I didn't exactly see eye to eye. So I thought, why not learn through experience? This is actually going to be the last time I'm in the city for quite a while. I've been keeping an eye on you, but I'm going to be spending the winter in my cabin. I know, quite a change, isn't it? I find the unexplored horizon quite exhilarating. Now, I know this may sound just a touch ridiculous, and it will probably go against everything your parents ever told you about wandering off with strange men who have a history of kidnapping you, but, why not come with me? I mean, it's not exactly like your life is overtly interesting. You don't exactly have too much interesting going on here. Trust me, I know. I've been watching you, remember? Now come on. What do you have here? Nothing. Why don't you put as much stuff as you can in a bag and leave and spend the winter with me? I am sure we will have an absolutely delightful time. Think about all of the things we could do. Ice fishing, winter things, snowmen. I have always wanted to build a snowman. I have always wanted to paint a snowman. Not as in paint the snowman that's already stood, as in paint a portrait of a snowman. Ugh. Anyway, what do you say? This is our chance to get away from the stress, the smog, the demon hunters, the rat race. What do you say? It's a bright tomorrow filled with unique possibilities and a chance for us to explore the horizon. I can't see any reason why not. Oh, but don't answer yet. I have more to tell you. Furthermore, I have not only decided that I am going to be taking a semi-permanent leave from the city, but I am actually going to not be returning. Why, that's right. After staying in the cabin for the winter, I think it best if I stop moving house from season to season due to the demon hunters and instead choose to simply live a nomadic life. I will sell the cabin post-winter, use the gold from that, and travel all over the continent, seeing the sights, getting to know the people, getting among the dirt, rubbing shoulders with the common man. Now, tell me, is that not a life that is righteous? Oh, why, yes. Of course, at this point I'm pretty expectant that you'll come with me, considering the case that I've provided. And also, I have said I find our talks quite informative. So, what do you say? Care to roam the lands with a vampire? It will be quite the adventure. Can you feel it? That's the feeling of a fresh tomorrow. I can picture it now. Siegbold the artist and human has somewhat of a ring to it. Write that down somewhere. We might need to make a novel in a few years' time.